Hey guys, it's Core Ross, and today we're checking out one of the best gaming controllers in the world. This is the GameSir crossover with Aimlabs. It is the G7 Pro 8K PC. And this is the most premium controller I've ever unboxed on this channel. And it's got an 8000 Hz polling rate, it's got Gen 2 TRM sticks, it's got Hall effect triggers, it's got remappable buttons, and my favorite thing here is it actually has swappable thumbsticks and Dpad because it comes with additional options in the box. And then, as you might guess from the name of this controller having PC at the end, this only works with a PC platform, so you cannot plug this into your Xbox or your PlayStation. But let's go ahead and look at what's in the box. So we got our controller here along with our dock, and then we have our optional D-pads in here, so we'll just pull them out. And then underneath this, we have our really nice quality USB-C cable, along with a bag that holds different thumbsticks and our USB dongle. We've also got our paperwork as well, which we'll take a quick look at. We do have something new in here. So we've got our GameSir kind of documentation with info. We've got our GameSir sticker. And then we have a code for Aimlabs Plus, which will give you 1 month of that premium software. And of course, we've also got the manual for the controller as well. Now let's take a look at the hardware itself. First up is the dock, and it's just a relatively simple plastic dock, nothing to write home about. And it's got spring-loaded gold connectors for charging. Then we have the controller itself. This feels beautiful and it looks great. Of course, we've got that teal Aimlabs color, and she's just beautiful. We've also got a matching USB Type A to Type C connector. We've got the additional D-pads, along with a USB dongle that can be plugged into your PC for very easy wireless connection. And then on top of that, we've got my favorite part of all, and that is our removable and replaceable thumbsticks. So these are awesome. They come in different variants, of course. So you've got a range of ones that are normal height, then you've got some taller ones, and you also have different tops. So they're either curved up, curved down, or flat. So you can go with whatever your personal preference is. And I'll give you a close-up here of what everything looks like. So we got our D-pads. So the default one is just a circle, but of course we have these variants that we can throw on. Then we have our thumbsticks, and we have 6 total, plus the 2 that are already on the controller. And as you can see, these 4 are the standard height, but with different grip tops on them. And then we only have 1 pair that is actually the taller versions. I wish there was 2 pairs in here, honestly. Even though I don't use taller versions, I assume people who do probably want to have at least a spare. Now let's go ahead and set up this controller, and then we can go and start hot swapping out the D-pads and thumbsticks. So we've got our dock to begin with, the gold connectors there, the USB Type-C on the back, and then you'll notice underneath there is actually a hatch, which lets us get inside and connect up our dongle. So either the dongle, of course, can be connected directly to your PC with a USB port, or you can connect it to the dock like I'm doing here, so everything's contained in one thing. And it's got rubberized padding all the way around the outside, so that hopefully it's not going to slide around on your desk too easily. And then it's got the Aimlabs branding on the front of it. So yeah, it's a relatively simple dock. It's probably the weakest part of this entire thing because it is just plastic. I've got their Cyclone at the moment, which I use, and it's got a metal dock, and I gotta say, it does feel really cool. But here is the controller, and the really nice thing about this is it has a magnetic faceplate, so you can customize it if you really want to by swapping out different customizations. It's also got rubberized grips, so they're nice and grippy, and then we have different buttons underneath. We've got some additional buttons as well, you'll notice next to the triggers too. So there's a lot to play with and customize with this controller that you can do on the PC software. So you can really just customize the heck out of this thing. And then let's go ahead and yank this thing's face off and look at its guts underneath, because this controller has a customizable faceplate, which is magnetic. I assume this is probably going to spread out to all the GameSir controllers of the future, where you can probably buy tons of different faceplates to swap in and out. And this gives us easy access to the D-pad, so we can pull it off and swap it. The thumbsticks you can swap without taking the faceplate off. And you'll also notice, of course, that it's transparent under the faceplate. So as a result, we can see the circuit boards under there, which I think itself looks really cool. I'm always a big fan of anything that is transparent when it comes to technology. And then when it comes to swapping the thumbsticks, it's super easy. It's just simply pull and push them back on, and there's no real complexity to it at all, which is very nice. Although the first time you pull them off, you do feel like you're going to break something. So it's a little bit daunting to begin with, but once you've done it once, it feels great afterwards. And these can be swapped out really easily. You could even swap them out between games or rounds, depending on what you're playing and doing with your current setup. And then the faceplate itself just simply snaps back on and you're done and good to go. So yeah, very cool and nice little addition on this controller. And like I say, you'll be able to customize this even further with additional faceplates too. Now I thought I'd give you a close-up view of what this actually looks like with the faceplate off. As you can see all the circuit board underneath. Maybe this is just me. I absolutely love this kind of look and being able to see all the technology underneath. This is just a controller, but there's so much underneath on that circuit board that it seems like it is incredibly complex. So yeah, very much scratches an itch that I like to see. And then here's the controller in use. So it's got a 1200 milliamp battery, so that should last you a long time. And then of course, when you plug it into your dock, it'll automatically start to charge with an LED indicator at the bottom letting you know how the charging is going. And then guys, before we jump into the conclusion, I'm going to let you listen to all the buttons and clicking that happens with this controller. And I will say there's a lot of different sounds here because the controller uses a lot of different types of switches on all the different buttons. So that now brings us to the conclusion of today's video. So first of all, disclaimer, I got this controller for free, but I have not been paid for the video, so I can be as open as I want with the outcome. I think that this controller is very good. It's up to the same standard I expect from GameSir now that I've used a whole bunch of their controllers. And saying that, I've been sent a whole bunch of different controllers over the years from different brands, and currently I daily drive the GameSir Khalid Flux on my Xbox. This is a wired controller. And then on PC, I use the GameSir Cyclone 2. And both of these controllers are now a couple of years old, and they look almost as good as the day they came out of the box. And that's especially impressive for the white one, which I am amazed has not got dirty yet. And then there's not been any stick drift on either of these controllers. So hopefully this new Aimlabs collaboration controller is going to be just as tough and long lasting as the other controllers I own. And really the only downside I see to this new controller is of course the price, as it retails in the US for $80, the UK for £90, the EU for €100. But of course, for that additional money, you do get additional features. You get your hot swappable thumbsticks and Dpad, you get your changeable faceplate, and overall an extremely good quality controller with additional buttons that you don't have on other ones. And of course, GameSir has cheaper controllers you can also go for. So you've got plenty of options. And if you want to also have that Aimlabs branding, you've also got that as a bonus as well. But yeah, this is an absolutely excellent controller and I highly recommend it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below and I'll catch you next time.